What's up, guys? This is RoblesJr, and in this video I just wanted to talk about how I started this whole YouTube thing and how I got partnered with YouTube. And a partnership with YouTube is when they post ads on your videos, and once you reach a certain amount of dollars generated through the advertisements, they give you a percentage of what they make. And so, just kind of give you guys a story of how all of this began. It's very crazy. Well, not too crazy, but I just think it's crazy just how far I came to get here. Now I'm doing gameplays, and I started doing PSP videos. So, my first love was games. I loved playing video games, and I loved handhelds. I had a Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and that's how I started with the handheld. I loved playing Pokemon, and I was just into all that handheld system thing. It was just very interesting how you could play a game while you're out. I was always playing on the console, and when I got my hands on a Game Boy Color, that was like a whole different deal. That was back in the 90s. But I just wanted to first of all here give you guys a thank you guys for watching my video, and I really appreciate it. Alright, moving forward, I got a text here. Moving forward, I saw a magazine that my friend had when he was walking with me from school, and in that magazine showed the future of handheld gaming, which was this device called the PSP, the PlayStation Portable device. And I was really interested in that, and the price on that thing was around $250 to $300, and that was a ridiculous price. There was no way I could afford something like that, being as young as I was. And the whole book was like based on that, the revolution of handheld gaming. Like, the PSP changed handhelds forever, I could say. And well, for me it did. In my perspective, my idea, my mind, I felt like the PSP changed handheld gaming forever, because not only could you play games, but you could play movies, music, and all sorts of things. And I wanted to dedicate all my money to that. And I would work with my father and in the construction business, but he would never pay me. It was just like just to help him. But there was a time where he paid me like $200 or so, like $200 or $300. But it was like several years after I saw the magazine. It was several years after they took out the PSP when it first released, and then they released the new version, which was the PSP 2000. That's when I was able to generate some money to get one, and so I went and got one. I think it was a PSP Ice Silver. It came with the Daxter and Jax game. It was like a whole bundle, and I was just super happy that I got it. And one day I broke it because I was running and I slipped on ice, and it was in my backpack. And it was probably like the first 4 days I had it, I broke it, and I was so sad. And I just started watching videos on YouTube because I had a Wii. I think I had a Wii. I'm not sure. Was it a Wii? Yeah, it was a Wii. I had a Wii, and it was like when the Wii first came out. And I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly, but yeah, it was when the Wii, or I'm sorry, I'm just confusing myself here. But I mean, I got the PSP like long after it came out. It was like several years after. And for me and my brother, who grew up playing video games, we would always get stuff. We would always get stuff like when the new generation came out. And at the time we got the Wii, and the Wii was a very interesting, very interesting console. But anyway, I'm just like off topic here. but I just want to explain in detail all of this. And on the Wii, I would go on YouTube, and I would just search videos, watch videos about PSPs and stuff, and how you could mod it, and how you could add emulation, how you can add games and stuff. And I was like, what? I have the PSP right here. How come I can't hack it? And I just wanted to fix it. And so I met this guy, and I'll never forget him because he actually changed. I could say he changed my life forever, because he helped me kind of find a way to fix the PSP, and he showed me how to create videos on YouTube. And his name was PSP Freak. I don't know. He said a bunch of numbers at the end, but he was PSP Freak. He was one of the first friends I had on YouTube, and he was a really cool guy. But I don't know where he went. We would always talk every day. We would always chat, and I don't know. Just one day he just disappeared. But I don't know. Maybe one day this was when I was in high school. I was like 17 or 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there. Right now I'm 24, so it's been a long time. But I don't know if he's one of my subscribers, or maybe he comes across this video. I just want to give a shout out to you, man. I still remember you. You're from Arizona, and I'll never forget you, man. Thank you for helping me out. But anyways, that kind of led into the PSP whole video thing in the beginning, and I just did like modding. I just started since I already had a broken PSP. I just messed with it. I took it apart. I learned how it worked. I learned how the ribbons got connected. I learned how to take the entire thing apart and put it back together. I took the UMD cover and modded it into a clear case. You could see that was my first video ever on YouTube, so you could check that out on my channel. And there was some other videos I made. I'm not very familiar, or I should be familiar with my videos, but I'm just trying to remember what exactly. Oh, I was doing a lot of hacks. I finally figured out how to hack a PSP, and then I started emulating a lot of SNES, the normal Nintendo, PlayStation 1 games, Game Boy Color games, and all that. And I just had fun with it, I just had fun because a lot of people did, they do it for fun. And when I first started this channel, I was just having fun with it because I saw that people were watching, and I had a few subs. And I guess like the first 50 subs I had was like amazing. To me, it was like, wow, I have 50 subs and I have like 10 videos out there. And I did not see this as like an income sort of deal. I didn't even know you could even get paid off of YouTube. And I think at that time, there wasn't a lot of people really partnered with YouTube. Like YouTube was still like they were a standalone company. They weren't with Google yet. Google didn't purchase YouTube yet. So YouTube was still like its own entity, you could say. And I don't think people were getting paid off advertisements, or I don't even think they had advertisements at that time. But anyways, moving forward, I just kept making videos. I had fun with it, and I guess there was a time where I stopped. I don't know, I had like several hundred subscribers, and I did a few different unboxings, like a PS3 unboxing with the old camera. I just wasn't very, you could say, intelligent about all this technology, because I guess our family wasn't, I guess we weren't, how you could say, I guess a simple word is poor. We weren't able to afford a lot of the new technology that was coming out at the time, so we were just still kind of stuck on the old stuff. And I started to get a lot of views. I started getting a lot of likes, subs, and then one video that really exploded was when I posted a video on how to take apart a PSP. And once that exploded, I saw potential in the channel. Like, if you see the videos in order, in chronological order, you could see where I made those I think it was 3 or 6 videos of how to take a PSP apart and how to put it back together. I had a lot of views and that exploded, and so I was like, whoa, this channel can get a lot of potential. So I just had fun with it. You know, the main thing, if you really want to start a channel, is just to have fun and to do what you want to do. Don't do something that you'll think you'll make money off, like oh, I'm gonna start doing Call of Duty gameplays because I'm gonna get paid. Like, no, I mean, a lot of gaming channel. I'm not a gaming channel per se, but I really want to start doing a lot of gameplays. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, have fun with what you do, with what you upload, and just enjoy what you do. And just have fun with it, and that's basically how I started. Just having fun, uploading, and just talking to different people on YouTube, and my friends from high school watching my videos, be like, hey, that's awesome, man, you should keep going. It's pretty cool. So when I made those 6 videos of the PSP, putting together or taking apart, I saw that there was potential, but I really didn't push forward. I guess I didn't really take it as I don't know. It's not like I was like, oh, this is I don't know how to explain myself, but it wasn't something to kind of really focus on, like, you know, like really focus on. I just was doing it for fun. And then it came a time where I just stopped. I had problems with the family, and I just had problems with relationships with my mom and dad. And so I moved out. And then when I first moved out and I was living with my roommate, that's when I started doing unboxings. And that's where it really kind of exploded. You could say I had like 1,000 subs, I had a lot of views, and then actually I didn't have 1,000 subs. I had 1,000 subs when I moved out of that place. But when I uploaded all those unboxing videos, I had an email, or I received an email from YouTube saying that they wanted to partner up with me. Like, they wanted to support me, and they wanted to put ads on my videos, and with that, in exchange, they would give me a percentage of what they make. And that was an amazing day. I didn't even know you could do that. And I was doing unboxings out of nowhere just for fun, just having fun with it, and just, I guess, being on the YouTube channel, trying to revive it a little bit. But it was crazy how they came up to me saying, hey, we want to partner up with you because we see a lot of potential in you. So that was really awesome, and I still have like the letter where they sent me one on email, and they sent me a physical letter. I can't find it, but I know I have it in my archives, and it was awesome. It was just super awesome. Google wanted to partner up with me, and that changed a lot. It helped me a lot because the payments I was getting through Google helped me, because I was struggling a lot with the job I had when I was living on my own or with my roommate, and I wasn't getting paid enough for my job, and I didn't see a way out, sort of, or I just didn't see something else I could do on the side. I guess I had my eBay store, but it wasn't going as good. But the YouTube thing really helped me out, and I mean, it's just so awesome. And I can't believe it started from me slipping on ice, breaking my PSP, and going onto YouTube and figuring out and meeting this guy named PSP Freak, and and doing unboxings, because the first unboxing videos I watched was from I'm not gonna lie, you know, lately I haven't been liking his videos because, I don't know, I feel like he's changed a lot. I know people change over time, but I just really liked his old videos, and that was Simply Unlucky. I started getting into Yu-Gi-Oh again because I found like a box of cards when I moved out, and I still had them, and I organized them, and I saw him unboxing a lot of stuff, and I was like, hey, it would be cool if I started doing that. And I guess he kind of inspired me to do unboxings. And although he has, I don't like him anymore. I don't like his new videos. I think he's just like too I don't know. Like when he starts his videos, it's like, "What's up, guys? Simply Unlucky here." Oh, no, it's like it's just like too much. When you see his old videos, he's like really chill, and it's like that's the Simply Unlucky I knew, that I know. But these new videos, I don't know. I just don't like them. But anyways, yes, that I saw his videos, and then I started buying a whole bunch of cards. And with the money I saved, I bought a bunch of cards and started doing unboxings. And I think my first one was a small Yu-Gi-Oh tin I saw. I wasn't very familiar with the new characters or the new monsters that they had, so I just kind of winged it a little bit, and I guess it worked. And then I started going old school, and a lot of people like that. But finding booster packs, booster packs like that nowadays are very expensive. So it's very hard for me to do new Yu-Gi-Oh unboxings that are the classic cards, because those are so hard to find, and they're very rare, and they're very expensive. Like, no joke. Like, I got lucky with all those videos I have. My first Yu-Gi-Oh videos I have, like, those were just pure luck right there. I don't know how I got those cards, but yeah. And there were a lot of people who asked me, how did you become a partner, or how do you get paid by YouTube, and how do I start my own channel? Well, like I said before, you just gotta have fun. You gotta find something you enjoy doing, and just upload those videos. Just do like, I have a friend named Dan Scott. He wants, I guess, I inspire him a little bit of what to do in his YouTube channel. He says that he wants to do kind of the same thing that I'm doing: thrift store finds, unboxings, gameplays, and stuff like that. And he says he can't afford to buy new cards. And I understand where he's coming from, because I know how that feels. When I was living with my parents, 17, 18, I had no job, I had no money, and I had to depend on them. But they couldn't get me the stuff I really wanted, because the other things are more important, like the bills, food, and stuff like that. So my advice to him, and to people like him who really want to start, but there's no way to kind of, like, I don't know, I guess what I'm saying is, you just gotta find, if you really want to do this, if you really want to do unboxings, if you really want to go out to thrift stores and find stuff, get a nice camera, and start your YouTube channel, you're gonna have to work very hard. And I mean, you can't start something without working. Like, you have to, in order to succeed, you have to work hard. And a lot of people think that I have it easy where I am now, living on my own, having a good job, benefits, my own car, and all these things around me that I have. I thank God first for everything. I thank my mom and my dad, because without them I couldn't be here. I wouldn't be here without them. And also, you just gotta have confidence in yourself, and you have to work hard. And I have been through a lot. Like, people think that I got here just like I just walked here, or or just like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, they think I just got here. And no, it's not like that. It took me a long time to be where I'm at right now. It took hell of a lot. Trust me, I've been through a lot. You could say pain, a lot of stuff. Although my channel is very small, I appreciate everything. I thank God for all the views I get, all the likes. Although I get like 300 to like 20 views, or it's like 1,000 or 100,000, it doesn't matter. But I mean, it's gonna take a lot of time. It can't. You just can't think of it as it's gonna happen now. You want it to happen now, but you just gotta be very patient, and you just gotta kind of fight for it. If you really want it, you have to fight for it. You have to go out. Maybe you could, in order to get income, I guess I'm saying is like maybe you can provide a service to your neighbors, saying, "Hey, I will take out your trash," or I don't know, do something, man. You gotta go out there and just work. You gotta find a way to start, and that's how I did it. I just started working. I just started doing random stuff, and working with my dad. And I mean, there's always a way to make money, and making money to get started on YouTube. To do unboxings, to get a nice camera and all that. It is a lot, but there's always a way. There's always a way, and I honestly don't know where I'm going with this, but I just want to help you guys, maybe kind of give you guys a little understanding, and just kind of share with you how I got here. And I don't know how I got from PSP to like money and but having said all that, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for all the likes, for all the views, for all the dislikes. Ireland, thank you. Ireland, Portugal, thank you so much for all the dislikes. Thank you so much. Not only are you giving me a dislike, dislikes don't matter, man. What matters is the views that you're giving me, and that's so much sweeter than a dislike. I'd rather get a view than, I'd rather get a view and a dislike than no views at all. Like, please continue to go on my videos and dislike them, because that helps me out a lot. Thank you so much. Having set that aside, thank you all for all the support. I can't thank you guys enough, because without you guys, this channel wouldn't be where it's at right now. And I know this channel will grow. I know that one day I'll have 20,000 subscribers. I know one day I will have 50,000 subscribers, and all I have to do is work. Keep going, and just keep that passion going. And that's the main thing, is passion. You have to have passion for this, and you gotta love what you do and enjoy it. And I love doing this, but sometimes I just can't find the time to do this full, like give it all, because of my full-time job and all that. But maybe one day I can do this full time, who knows. But all of you who are with me, thank you so much. I'm taking you with me to the top. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Maybe you guys could find maybe a small tiny sand of inspiration of how to begin. Just don't give up, and just keep going, and just find that way. You gotta find that way. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.